Hey everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update. And Leonidas, who runs the XRP Arcade, I really think he did solve the missing 10 billion XRP in circulation. I'll explain in this video. And Uphold, the exchange, the one that has not suspended XRP, has three big announcements. And eBay, mass adoption of blockchain again. I also have a little bit of community news and stellar lumens. Wow, so strong, and I think I know what's driving the price. And last, we'll look at the updates, the up-and-coming dates that are happening with the SEC versus Ripple. But first, CoinMarketCap. Still, today, they show a circulating supply of 35 billion, and it is 10 billion lower than the other data providers are showing. Please notice here the ending 973, because that's really going to illustrate my point when I explain what Leonidas has found. And I do think he found the answer. Now, when we take a look at these other data sites, these are crypto data research companies. They supply a feed to exchanges, and they do it through licensing their API. And you can see here that they are all showing 46 billion in the circulating supply. So the data research companies, they compete against each other to supply the most accurate feeds, which is so surprising why CoinMarketCap has not corrected their feed. And you can see they charge for that feed. They start at their $29 a month for a hobbyist, consider that for personal use, up to $699 a month for professional use, and even more than that if you want to have the 6 years of historical data. And according to their operational systems page, everything is A-OK. You can see here everything's operational. When we go to May 7th, this is the same day that was reported that the circulating supply was off, you can see that they did have an API performance issue, but the 502 error, I'm told by another community member, doesn't have anything to do with it. So this error was investigated. They deployed a fix at 4:04 UTC, and then it was resolved, and no other problems or incidents reported since then. Let me explain, though, why I do believe Leonidas figured it out, because he sees that there is data that is coming from Ripple, dated 2016, and yeah, sure enough, you can see that there's the 35 billion and ending in 973. So I really do think it is the perfect match, proving that they are pulling data from a wrong year. Good job, Leonidas. All right, moving to Uphold, an exchange that I know many of you use. Well, they had some big news. So they have more than 5 million customers, but listen to this. They are onboarding 10,000 customers a day. That is a lot of people coming into crypto, because this is a lesser known exchange, really, even though among the XRP community it's very well known because they didn't suspend the trading. But in the whole worldwide exchange choices you have, this is a pretty impressive number. And they have doubled their revenue from 12 million in 2019 to 26 million in 2020, achieving profitability. These announcements came to me in an email today, and let me just show you that there is some additional announcement that they made for June. They are going to start staking Ethereum, Solana, DOT, and Atom. But the most interesting is Uphold will provide a fiat exit for the third largest avatar gaming platform, IMVU. This is a platform or a metaverse that has 7 million monthly users, and it has an in-game coin or token called Vcoin. So people who are in this game accumulating Vcoin will be able to take it now to real cash. Not only the US dollar, but into 27 national currencies. That is really a big deal. I want to show you the avatar that I was in their metaverse today. And yeah, this is my really wild avatar. You can choose the hair and the clothes. And well, all I can tell you is that I was popping in a couple of situations, and it was a wild experience. I just had no idea what I was getting into. And well, I'll just leave it at that. Okay, talk about mass adoption. Yeah, we're going to talk about eBay. They now allow the sale of tokens. That would be the NFTs, the non-fungible tokens. Those are the collectibles in a digital format. Just amazing how fast everybody's moving. And speaking of a possible NFT, let me just show you, this is the globe that captures the XRP being transferred. And as you can see in this image, that is just a few hours of XRP moving across country to country. It's really pretty spectacular, right? It's a monitoring tool that was built by @Short the FOMO. You can find him on Twitter. I'll also put a link to his Twitter site in the description below. But we had a really wonderful time for about 45 minutes on Monday evening, where he took me through a lot of the features. And I have that video for you in a link in this description, and it'll all be ad-free. I hope you enjoy it, because you'll see some of the ideas that he has on enhancements going forward. Really, really fun stuff, and such talent in this community. All right, Stellar Lumens. Well, I tell you, they're just killing it. This is up 9% in the last 24 hours and sitting at 70 cents. They're up over 34% in the last 7 days. I think I know what's driving the price. They too had some announcements. First, they are working with Stably. This is a Seattle-based company that has launched their stablecoin on the Stellar network, and they did so to accelerate cross-border payments. And they will be sharing the offering of choice alongside the Circle issued at USDC coin. And Stably focuses on white labeling services, and its USDS, as it's called, is backed one-to-one with the US dollar, fully audited monthly, held in an FDIC-insured trust account, and they claim it's currently the 7th largest USD-backed regulated stablecoin in the world, and it is also compatible on Binance Chain. So that was a big announcement, but there's another announcement, a second announcement that is even, I don't know, maybe I would say even bigger. This is Tala, Visa, and Stellar, and they're going to use the Circle stablecoin USDC in Tala's wallet, enabling Tala to offer Visa cards linked to other digital assets. Tala has 6 million customers and has raised more than 200 million from big investors, including PayPal Ventures. So this was a really big announcement, and I think that is driving the current price action. All right, James Filan, and this is the attorney that I think many of you are familiar with. I just want to highlight the fact that he gave us the up-and-coming due dates regarding the SEC versus Ripple. There is opposition briefs to motions that are due on the 13th and the 14th. You can find that here. Ripple has a lack of due process, and also there's the motion to dismiss. But on the 14th, Ripple will be responding to the SEC's motion to turn over documents regarding the legal advice that Ripple received about whether sales or offers of XRP were securities. And then on May 17th, that is a date that I really am looking forward to. This is John Deaton's reply to the SEC opposition to intervention. I think it will be just brilliant. And by the way, we are still waiting for the decision on the SEC use of foreign MOUs. That's where the SEC was going to Ripple partners that were outside of the United States requesting, it's probably putting it a nice way, demanding they have information on business with Ripple and the use of the digital assets. So we haven't really heard yet from the judge what she has decided, whether she's going to allow that to continue. All right, everybody, we're jumping to the fluff, and it is, yeah, just really short and sweet and quick today. It's because, well, this just caught my eye, and you may not be able to appreciate it because if you're not taking a train often, you might not find this as exciting, but this is an accessory that I think I must have, and that is because often you find yourself on a train hanging on to one of these rings, trying to stabilize yourself while the train moves, and it's difficult. You want to pass the time by doing something on your phone. And because there's so many gamers in Japan, this is actually being marketed to people who play games. But I don't think you necessarily have to play games to find it useful and functional. Here it is shown, and it looks very, very flexible. I really want to give it a try. It's only about $20 US, and it has a lot of positioning. So depending on what it is you're doing, I think it would be very useful. And last but not least, I'm going to leave you with a picture, which I don't have the answer to what is going on here, but this is on a few Japanese Twitter feeds, and it's, yeah, a bug that looks like on top of a tree that's continuing to grow. I'm not sure. I just thought, wow, this is pretty wild. So I would share it with you, but I don't know what's happening here. It's probably somewhere in Japan based on the sites that I saw it listed were all Japanese. And yeah, I don't know. I actually thought maybe, just maybe, this is an area that was hit by the tsunami, and possibly the bug was floating, right, in the water at some point, and then settled, stuck on top of this tree stump, and then the water receded, and there was the car left on top. Possibly. I don't know. But I thought, wow, I've never seen anything like it. All right, everybody, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.